you guys. We are so excited to be live with you. We are actually right now sharing on both the university YouTube channel and the Karina Gardner Inc. YouTube channel. We're going to do this probably for another year before we only run things over on the university channel, because this is about the University of Arts and Design. So I have Julie Thompson with us and Asia Fillmore, and the three of us are going to talk to you guys about the new program we're releasing at the University of Arts and Design. We're really excited about it. I'm gonna give the honors to Julie. Julie, do you want to announce what is coming out? Well, like it's available today.
Yeah, so it's really exciting. This is a kind of a new opportunity that we're doing, is a continuing education live. Some of the courses are live and some of them are pre-recorded, where you can take just kind of smaller snippets of class, like kind of more smaller chunks. So doesn't feel like it's so overwhelming, of different topics. Like Asia's doing an amazing Procreate course. Karina has a bunch of different mini courses as well. I'm doing one on Photoshop and character design. So it's just a nice kind of introduction, especially if you haven't been using some of these programs like Procreate or Photoshop or Illustrator before and it feels a little overwhelming. These are really good introductions into those kind of topics and how to use those programs.
So continuing education at the University of Arts and Design is a non-credit course that requires, or you get, a course completion certificate. So when we say non-credit, that means that you don't have to apply to the school. You do not have to do an application, and you can take courses as you would like. So right now we have up a total of 9 courses. They're divided into 2 segments. So the first is our live series, and we're doing a series of summer camps. And I'm going to have Asia and Julie tell you guys about those because they will be teaching those. And then we have a series of self-paced DIY courses. These all range from as low as $47 to up to $2,000, depending on the course and what it all entails. So it's got a great range of prices, which is really exciting. I think a little bit easier on the pocket. And then also it's more centric around a certain topic you might be interested in. And so I thought we would first start by talking about our summer camp courses. I am going to just switch over so you guys can see my screen here. Continuing education is at the University of Arts and Design. It's now at the top on our navigation bar, so you can click directly on continuing education and learn a little bit about it. It's, once again, standalone, non-credit education, so you can take a single course. You do earn a certificate of completion. Why do we think that's important? Well, we think it's important because we are wanting you to continue to pad and make your resume great, okay? Every single one of our courses includes 6 months of access. You do have to finish the course, complete every piece of it, including the quiz, to get your certificate, because we need to show that you actually did the work, okay? And you can see here, you work through all the course lessons, mark each one as complete. For live courses, you can attend the live sessions. You don't actually have to attend, you can watch the recordings. You pass the end of course quiz with a score of 80% or higher. And actually, I think it's 70%, so I need to change that. And complete all the above within that 6-month time period, okay? So just like the university, we are still only taking from a few states. And actually, we have less states in continuing education. So you have to be in Arizona, Florida, California, Hawaii, Idaho, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Missouri, Nebraska, New Hampshire, Ohio, South Carolina, Tennessee, Utah, Vermont, or Washington in order to take these courses at this time. Once again, you guys know licensure takes a long amount of time. And so if you are wondering if your state will become one of our states, please, please, please be on our newsletter and check our Instagram feed. We will be posting as we are putting it together. Yes, right now we can't take international, which is such a bummer, Rebecca, but the time will come, I promise. So we're working tirelessly on it. Okay. So then from here, you'll see that we have live continuing education classes. And I think I'm up on this one. Asia, do you want to talk about this first class?
Sure. Yeah. So the first summer camp that we're kicking off is the Procreate for Beginners class. So this is going to be a complete beginners course. So if you've never used Procreate before, you're going to get some great stuff out of learning how to use the program. If you've used Procreate before, I bet you there's going to be some stuff that you will learn. So it's not just for beginners. We're going to be going over quite a few things about brushes, blending modes, how to like canvases, different types of let's see, what's the word I'm trying to think of, formats, modes, and things like that. So you don't need to have drawing experience to come join this class. We're going to be doing some fun basic stuff. Of course, I'm going to draw florals, you guys, because that's just my thing. But you can take these same techniques and draw other things. You do not have to draw the flowers and follow along. So just know that you do not have to stick with that. But we are going to learn some techniques and things on how to use Procreate to create some amazing stuff, even as a beginner, intermediate. And I think you'll even learn something if you have a lot of Procreate experience. So
yeah. I think this is going to be an incredible class. It is one of our summer camp classes. Asia, will you go over dates and time, please?
Yes. So this one is going to kick off June 22nd. And so it goes June 22nd to the 26th. It will be 12 p.m. Mountain Time, 2 p.m. Eastern. And it goes for 1 hour for the 5 days. So this is a 5-hour class. We're going to be breaking it up into nice little bite-sized chunks every single day, but we're going to be learning for an hour every single day from June 22nd to June 26th.
Yeah, that's our first summer camp course. I think you guys will love it. It does have the completion certificate. I think you guys will love that from the University of Arts and Design. And then the follow-up to that is Asia is teaching also a Procreate pattern course. Asia, do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, so I'm also going to do a follow-up with patterns. I know that's a huge anticipated topic. People love to learn how to use Procreate and how to do patterns in them because you can create amazing repeats in Procreate. And so we're going to be talking about the different types of patterns that we can create because not everything wants to be just, a gridded out pattern. We're going to talk about some of those and how to utilize some of those features in Procreate and how to do like amazing stripes that work, textured stripes, things like that. But we're also going to learn how to do different types of patterns like half drops and rotational things. And so we're really going to dive into different types. And also, if you've never done a repeat before, you can still take this class. We are going to talk about basics. What are the principles of making repeats so that our pattern works correctly and how to troubleshoot when it doesn't. So that's kind of the gist of that class. So it's going to be really fun.
If you are feeling pretty good about Procreate, you can jump right into this. But if not, we suggest you take the summer camp Procreate beginner course before you take this one.
I will explain things pretty well, but you will want to take the Procreate for Beginners to just really get a feel for where everything is that we'll be talking about.
Yeah, sure. Super awesome. Dates.
This one is going to run July 6th through the 10th. Same time. Oh, no. This one is actually going to be at 9 a.m. Mountain and 11 a.m. Eastern. So we got to update this one. I had a wedding that I had to change this for. So it's going to be at 9 a.m. on July 6th through 10th. Same thing, 1 hour sessions all week long, really diving into patterns. So.
Awesome. So this is like the week after 4th of July, you guys. So we tried to not do it on 2 crazy weeks. Okay, this is, I think, Asia, this is your class as well. And by the way, all of these classes are only $97. So we've tried to make them super affordable and super easy access for you guys and really targeted at specific things we think you might like. So Asia, do you want to talk about this one?
Yeah. So this one's going to be a really fun class for if you have a shop. So if you're selling, whether you're on Etsy or some other place, and you're wanting to learn how to create amazing mock-ups and have reusable templates and things to move your workflow faster, then this class is going to be for you. We're going to be talking about smart objects, how to clean up photos even, so photo editing techniques in Photoshop, how to extend or edit existing photos to create and make nice like fix photos if we need to. So it's really going to dive deep into how we can create amazing mock-ups and be able to reuse them for faster workflows and things.
Okay. When is this one being held?
This one is going to be July 13th through the 17th. So again, 1 hour every day at noon. So this one is back to the noon Mountain and 2 p.m. Eastern.
Okay, awesome. And then our final summer camp class is being taught by Julie.
Mm-hmm. So this one is a really fun Photoshop kind of character design class. So this is also a beginner. So if you are new to Photoshop and you don't understand, you're kind of trying to just kind of dive in and understand Photoshop a little bit more, this course teaches you and walks you through the basics of how to set up a file for more painting and drawing. So if you're wanting to, like Asia's talking about, painting and drawing more in Procreate, this is kind of going a little bit more into the Photoshop and using some of those tools for more of that painterly. And we're going to make a little character. I think we're actually going to do like a little bear. So even if you don't feel like you have drawing skills and you feel like this is going to just really break it down really easy, mostly circles of making this fun little bear and kind of painting it. So this walks you through Photoshop and to tools, talking about brushes, how to adjust brushes, how to import them and use them, talking about the layers and the different blending modes and different things, and using masks to be able to paint your character. So it's a really good way to do a little project to paint this in the process of learning how Photoshop works if you're wanting to do more of a painting type project.
I love it. And then your dates.
And this one is July 27th through the 31st. And this one is also the 12 p.m. Mountain Time, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. And it's the same where it's Monday through Friday, 1 hour a day. And then we go over. So it's like a 5-hour course. And then it's also going to be available for replay.
Awesome. Yeah. And all of these live courses are available for 6 months to finish. So just because you sign up for a live course doesn't mean that you have to finish it that week. You have time to do it. We have currently 5 self-paced continuing education courses. I do want to tell you, for those of you who are just like wanting to take these courses, the university offers a completion certificate, but if you just want to take this course, you can look over at Karina Gardner Inc. Some of these are available directly through me, just as a single course, but they do not have completion certificates. Okay. Some of you have already taken this one. This one has been very popular. It's Illustrator Unlocked. So we wanted to make sure and give you some Illustrator coursework. This one is only $49. Our Watercolor Foundations for Travelers class is $97. That will show you several techniques for watercoloring and give you a whole workbook on what you need there. Designing meta ads that convert. This one is a pretty substantial course. It's done in Canva, Adobe Express, Photoshop, and Illustrator. So depending on what you're using, you have some tools there for it. It's a $297 course. And especially for those of you who are running your own ads or you are doing it for clients, this is a really good course. Start Your Design Business in 6 Weeks. This is a new course that currently our students at the university all get access to. And it's so good and it's so thorough with how to really start your design business that we decided to offer it here as a class that you could take with a completion certificate. Okay. This class is $997. And finally, we have an AI Mastery Suite. This is all about AI. This course is currently offered as well directly through me. If you purchase it through the university, you get a university certificate for this. It is a much more expensive course because, first of all, it's 6 months long. Second of all, it is cutting edge. We're having to update it almost on the weekly at this moment. We're like adding new courses into it because AI is changing so quickly. So during the 6 months that you're in it, you are going to get access to everything that's new and why it pertains to you as a designer. We have several people in this course right now, and I think you will absolutely love it. So it's pretty incredible. If this is a course you want to take that's not through the university because you don't have the state, you can email us at assistantkarinagardner@gmail.com and ask us a little bit more about it there. We want to offer it, though, through the university because we know many of you would like the completion certificate through a university for your AI classes, okay? So that's what we're starting with. And it may not even seem like a lot, but hold your horses. We have a lot of stuff coming. Every time we start something new, we have to start with the ground floor. I think these summer camps are going to be really fun. If they are popular, we will continue to do them. And if you're in a state where you can come and enjoy these classes, we would love to have you come join us. Other things that I missed, guys. They're available now. So the moment you register, you'll be able to get into it.
Yep.
It's directly at uad.education.
Yeah. And just the live ones, the video will be obviously waiting until after the live. Then you can replay the videos. But the live ones, those videos obviously aren't there yet.
Yeah. What you will see, though, is a schedule with links so that you guys can come into the classes, which we hold on Google Meet, right? We're holding them on Google Meet? I think so. Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah. We're not sure. I love Texas Twister is saying, I'm in Texas. Is there any way I can take the summer camp courses? So if you're not worried about completion certificate, emails at assistantkarinagardner@gmail.com because there might be a workaround. You would take it through Karina Gardner Inc. Or Design Suite LLC. So one of those instead, but those are totally separate. And usually we try really hard that things are kind of separated out. Okay. Hopefully that helps. I knew we were going to get these questions. This is hard for us too. You guys, we feel so badly that you are in a state that we don't currently serve or enroll. So please email us because we're happy to talk to you about other options that we might have for you. Oh, then yes, for sure, email us.
Yeah.
That's perfect. Okay, Asia, anything else?
Not that I can think of other than come join us. It's going to be a lot of fun. I think you're going to learn a lot of different fun things that, can add to your portfolios.
Yeah. I like the completion certificate, but just like our Texas Twister just said, the point here is for you to learn, right? I remember for my undergraduate, they said your grades do not matter. The only thing that matters is your portfolio. And I feel pretty strongly about that at our university as well. The only thing that matters is the actual business you walk out with. Because if your business doesn't make money, it's not doing something that you love, then it's not going to be helpful to you, right? Making all A's in everything, but not getting what really needs to be done is not going to be helpful, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. That's perfect. Okay. You guys, thank you so much for joining us. Tomorrow, I just want to do a shout out. There is the UAD Design Smarter Summit. We have 8 students who are going to be showcasing different fun designs. It's live here on the YouTube channels, both on the Karina Gardner and the university channels. Please come join us. There will be a special link that will get you access to all the links for all the freebies. Okay, so you're going to want it. There's so many really, really good projects that these students have put together for you guys. And I think this is a good way for you to check out and see what our university students are doing. Okay. All right, you guys, everybody have the most amazing day, and we'll see you later. Bye, guys.